What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Hey, you are awesome. Thank you for the sub.
Awoo Bleed 84, you are awesome. Thank you for the 80-month resub. Lol lol lol.
And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hey! Hello. Hello. Hey, chat. How are you guys doing, chat? How is everyone doing? Welcome on in on this very cold Wednesday. At least over here it's cold. I can't speak, of course, for the rest of the world. Someone that I know was on holiday in Spain earlier this week where it was 19 degrees. So, you know, they probably had it slightly warm. But over here it's pretty cold. It's currently 2 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what that is in like the weird, you know, American temperature. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm sorry, Bleep Labs. I'm sorry. It's 1.6 degrees Celsius. I'm sorry. My Apple Watch rounds it up to the nearest closest number. But apparently it's 1.6, so my bad. But yeah, it is quite chilly. So, yeah, I'm staying indoors. Also, we're talking about cakes. The food, not the body part. Although that is also a you know, something that I like. You know, maybe we should celebrate that on National Cake Day. You know, the body part that is referred to as cake. Because, like I said, I also kind of really like that. And Eurowolf, well, I'm slightly disappointed that you are not sharing your cake with me. Your raspberry cloud cake. Just to be sure, just, you know, we're now talking about the food because it sounded quite delicious. Cakes are made for sharing. I agree. Yeah, cakes are made for sharing. I do agree. Also, Bleep, thanks so much for the resub for 80 months at tier 1. I can appreciate it. 80 heckin' months. Wow. 80 months, that's I don't even remember what I did 80 months ago. 80 months, it feels like forever ago. I was still a wee little streamer. Well, I guess in theory I still am, but I am humble and I appreciate the support, so thank you. I'm gonna have a chill stream tonight, chat. we're gonna be playing Amazon Warehouse Simulator. Amazon Warehouse Simulator is what we're gonna play tonight, which I feel should be a nice and chill game. So that's good. I like that. And yeah, we're gonna see what the night brings us. But as always, before we do that, I'm gonna say good evening, everyone. Good evening and good time zone to all of you. How is everyone doing today? My name is MrJordilicious. Welcome to the stream on this Wednesday, November 26th, 2025. Hello, hello, hello. I just got one piece left, and I won't make it for the next month probably, so I'm not sharing. Wow. Okay. Well, that's okay. You can have your okay. You should enjoy it. You should enjoy it. Already streaming for more than 6 years. I am, yeah. When I think I started in 2018, I think. So that's like that's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. Well, welcome on in, chat. Welcome on in on this Wednesday. As always, we are equally as close to the next weekend as we are to the previous one. So I'm gonna start by asking you guys, how was your previous weekend? And also, do you have any plans for the next weekend? That's kind of like, you know, what I do, because like I said, we are equally in the middle. So there's that. I've been here for 5 years. Time does fly by. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy sometimes. Like, I have a lot of my. I'm kind of sad that I don't have all of my VODs over on my YouTube. I don't have all of them archived, unfortunately. But I have quite a few. I think I started saving my VODs in 2020. I want to say. It's kind of funny, like sometimes I go back and I look at like old streams and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that we did this game, or I remember that we had that moment, or like, you know, I remember, you know, what we did then. And it's always kind of funny to sort of reminisce and to kind of yeah, see like things that we've done, and like achievements that we've made together, and celebrations that we've had, and games that we played with friends, and all those kind of things. It's always a lot of fun. Stop longer than following. Yeah, I remember. I don't know what it was, but I remember that you wanted to like prank me, or like you wanted to make like a joke thing, and then you unfollowed. Only to like follow straight after again. I don't know what it was anymore, but I remember there was like something where you were like, oh, I'm gonna unfollow, and then I'm gonna be like, you know, the so-and-so follower. Which, you know, like in hindsight, now you've kind of messed up your you know, your follow age. Because you have been following for like obviously longer than 4 years. I think you were here since like the very, very, very beginning even. Which is really cool. So yeah. Welcome on in, chat. Welcome on in. On this cold Wednesday. I hope everyone is doing good. I'm doing good myself. To answer the question that I posed to you guys. How was your weekend? My weekend was good. I had a really, really good weekend. I don't want to go into too much detail because, well, like I said last stream, I went to an event in Germany, which was a lot of fun. Let's just say that it was a fun event. I was there all weekend. There were some struggles along the way, here and there, but like overall, the event itself was really fun, even though I was like super nervous. And let's just say that new experiences have been had at the event. So let's just leave it at that. New fun experiences, which are very new to me, and I was kind of nervous about them, but in the end, you know, it all felt good. It all felt good. So there's that. Happy I still have the Founders Badge. You do have the Founders Badge, yes, for sure. Hey Swords, hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Granted, my appearance here has been spotty. Well, that's okay, Nero Wolf, that's okay. I mean, it's always fun when people come in, and it's always fun when people, like, I love my regulars, but I also love my irregulars, I guess. Can I say that? Because, you know, my regulars, they show up, like, you know, every stream, or like every other stream, or like most of my streams, but my irregulars, they show up, like, you know, maybe once a month, or once, like, every few months. Which, you know, is also kind of special because when you think about it, that means that they don't show up every stream, so they probably don't have me, like, you know, they don't have like notifications turned on, or like they're not like ready. Like, for instance, I have a couple of streamers that I'm like, oh yeah, they're always streaming at this time, so I kind of have that penned in my head that if I'm not doing anything special, I'm gonna probably watch that streamer because I enjoy watching their content. But then there's also streamers that I'm like, you know, I sometimes see in my following list and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't watched them in a long time. So it's always special to me that those people also come back. My weekend was good, nothing special, but next weekend, starting tomorrow, I'm going to pack my PC and go to a hotel and sit in that hotel behind my PC. Wait, you don't want to just stay at home and sit behind your PC? You need to go to a hotel to do that? That's fun though, a LAN party. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. But wait, if you're going to a hotel... Okay, wait, you need to explain to me. When you're going to a hotel, what is the... Because, you know, obviously not everyone is going to fit in one room, I assume, right? So, like, it's going to be you and maybe, you know, your partner that's going to be in a room, but, like, everyone else is going to be in different rooms. So what is the benefit of going to a hotel and playing games with everyone in separate rooms over just staying at home and doing the same thing? Like, I get it if you are at like a campsite or like a big hall or like a convention, like then I get it, because then you're like all in like, you know, a big place. Come over the border and I'll take you out for a raspberry cloud cake. All right, okay, well that sounds good. Wait, do I need to go over the Polish border? Because you said that it was a staple here in Poland, so that means that I have to go over 2 borders. Which I mean, well, you know, Poland is definitely a country that I would love to visit at some point. I mean, well, you know, there's so many places that I would love to visit. A friend of mine has been frequently visiting Berlin the last year for, like, you know, going to events and stuff. And, like, you know, Peter has been to Berlin, I think once or twice with, like, his education with school. But I've never been to Berlin, and I've always wanted to go to Berlin. So, like, hopefully next year I can finally make my way to Berlin sometime. Probably to go to an event, I guess, because there's a couple of events in Berlin that I would love to go to. But yeah, Poland is also definitely a country that I would love to visit. Getting better each day. I'm doing fine. Hope everyone's keeping well. All right, happy to hear that, Swords. Happy to hear that. You know where to find me if you want to talk about anything. So yeah. I have consoles rooms where we put the PCs. Ah, okay, I see. Well, yeah, see, now then it kind of makes a little bit more sense, right? Then it makes more sense. Okay, well, nice. I hope you have a good time. I hope you're gonna have a good time. Now I want a doner kebab from Berlin. Oh, you know what? I mean, we have those here in the Netherlands, obviously. But I've never had one in Germany. I mean, I was in Germany last weekend, but I didn't... Well, okay, granted, I did see many doner kebab places. But I didn't have one. I did have a very good pasta, though. So there's that. But yeah, so I had a great weekend. It was like I said, it was one with new experiences. And I'm trying I've been saying before that, like, you know, there's some things, you know, changing in my personal life and like my relationship and stuff, and I don't want to I don't want to open up too much about it, because I do want to kind of keep certain things private to myself, I guess, in a way, which I always find hard, because trust me, I would love to like share everything with you guys, because that's kind of like who I am, not just with you guys, but also at work. I sometimes need to be like, oh yeah, maybe this is not really the place to share, you know, this and that. But like at work, sometimes I also am like, you know, I want to be super open, but then I realize like, oh yeah, wait, maybe not everyone is kink friendly or, you know, like accepting of, I don't know, like quote unquote alternate lifestyles, if you will. So I need to sort of like be mindful of that. Although I did once sort of divulge to my manager that I go to kink events, because he was, okay, so we were talking about the weekend, and we had like, you know, a one-on-one, we were talking about the weekend, and I said like, yeah, I went to an event, which I thought like, you know, I thought that was, you know, just a normal thing to say, right? You can say like, I went to an event, and in my mind, it doesn't sound suspicious or anything. And then he was like, what kind of events And I did not expect that question, so I was like, "Oh crap! Yeah, wait. People might be wondering that. Wait, what am I gonna answer?" So I paused for a little bit, and then like he laughed and he was like, "Yeah, okay, say no more. I think I get you." But like I didn't want him to sort of fill in the blanks, so I just said like, "Yeah, no, I mean I'm fine with like sharing. I don't care." So I said, I just left it at, I went to a kink event, and I just left it at that. But he was like, yeah, the way that you phrased event, he already thought something like that. And I was like, wait, why can't you say I went to an event? Why is that weird? Although then, like, when I mentioned this, people also said to me, like, yeah, when you go to, I don't know, like a Comic-Con or to like a sporting match or something like that, you say that, you say, oh, I went to Comic-Con, or I went to this convention, or I went to, see the game of my favorite team, and when you say I go to an event, I guess people, it's sort of like more vague. I talk to my handler daily. He's always here for me when I need it the most. Oh, well, that's good, Swords. I'm happy to hear that. That's really good. That's really good. We're talking about kinks now. Damn, ain't we kinky? I mean, well, we are a kink-friendly channel, Nero Wolf. So for sure, yeah. We are free to talk about our kinks. Within Twitch's TOS, might I add. Within Twitch, and I guess also YouTube's TOS. I kind of forget that we are also live over on YouTube. I kind of forget about that all the time. But yeah, we do talk about that. Just an event with pups, nothing special. Well, I mean, I did share that I'm a furry already at work, and last week I had a conversation with someone during lunch, and it kind of involved consent, and I don't know, maybe I kind of overshared, although I don't think that I don't necessarily think that she caught up on that. But I said, like, yeah, sometimes I go to events where people dress, like kinky, and people have like, kinky gear on, and my point to make is that some people assume that when you wear kinky gear, that automatically is consent for being touched. And I said to her, like, yeah, no, that's not true. Even if I wear, like, the most tight rubber suit that, accentuates all my curves and shows off my booty and whatnot, that doesn't mean that you can just touch me. That's not how that works. I didn't say that. I didn't share like that much details, but I was like, I just wanted to make the point that consent is important. I'm never ashamed to say about my kinks anymore. Yeah, I mean, I feel that I get more open about it at work as well. Like, I have to find my moments, I guess, because obviously I'm not gonna randomly during lunch, talk about certain things. But like, I'm also not. Well, I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not sharing everything, but I'm also kind of trying to sort of like subtly mention it whenever I feel it's appropriate. Just not because I want like attention or anything, but more that I just want people to sort of like know that, I have a quote unquote kinky lifestyle, I guess. So that whenever, like on Friday, people are like, oh, do you have any weekend plans? I can just be like, oh yeah, I go to a kink event and just leave it at that, without it being weird. Because now, when people ask me, do you have any weekend plans? And I have, like kinky weekend plans, I always sort of like, yeah, I'm gonna, go see friends and we're gonna hang out and it's gonna be fun and yeah, and, in theory, I'm not lying, but I don't know, I just don't like, lying and not telling the truth, I guess, in a way. So yeah. You can watch, but you can't touch. Yeah, exactly. Well, if you need to ask first. Most of the co-workers I'm close to have actually seen my hood itself. Oh, that's so cool. I don't think I've shared like my hood, or like my puppy side. I don't think I've shared that on at work yet. But yeah, I mean, I definitely shared that I'm a furry at work. I definitely mentioned that. I mean, maybe not to everyone, but I did definitely tell that to people. But yeah, so last weekend, like I said, I want to keep certain things private to myself. So it's not that I like, don't trust you, or like I don't want to divulge this, but I don't know, there's just like some things that I want to keep to myself. So I'm not gonna go too deep into what happened, but let's just say one thing that I do want to say is that I really surprised myself with how do I say that? I really surprised myself with, okay, so I always feel that I don't have like a lot of social skills, right? So I always feel that like when there's you know, like new people, or like, you know, when I want to meet people, I always feel that I'm not good at like socializing. And I have to say, last weekend I really surprised myself by how, I don't know, like in a way maybe assertive I could be, and how well I'm able to manage with certain social situations. Let's just say, so on Friday, I went to Germany with a good friend of mine. I went to Germany with him on Friday. We drove up there, and then in the evening, so the event was going to be on Saturday, but then on Friday evening, it was going to be like, you know, a sort of informal, casual meet and greet, so that people that were going to the event could already, like, you know, meet up and say hi and meet new people and make new friends and all those kind of things. So we were like, you know, we were going to that meet and greet, and at the meet and greet, oh man, and now, oh crap! I wanna like share. I wanna share like a lot of. I wanna share like a lot of details, but like I said, I know Peter doesn't like that, like me talking about too much. So let's just say I saw a guy, and I saw him, you know, like glancing over at me a couple of times, and you know, when I caught his eye, he was. He kind of looked away, kind of like, you know, giggling shyly, and I was like, oh, okay, you know, that's interesting. And then I kind of noticed him doing that a couple more times. So I was like, wait, every time that I sort of look over in his direction, he's like looking at me, and then he quickly glances away. So I was like, okay, well, maybe, you know, maybe I should go up to him and like, you know, maybe strike up a conversation. Maybe he's a nice guy, and you know, who knows. But like, I'm also, you know, I'm also new to that kind of thing. I'm not like sure, like, okay, how do you approach that? And maybe he was just like looking at me because, I don't know, I have pink hair, or like I look weird or whatever. So I wasn't sure if I was reading the signs correctly. So then I was trying to find my moment to sort of, you know, find a moment to sort of like introduce myself to him. And then eventually he sort of leaned in, and he, as if he wanted to ask a question, but I didn't hear him. So I got up off my chair, and I got close to him, and I was like, oh yeah, what did you want to say? And then, like, you know, he kind of was surprised, I guess. So he sort of was awkwardly being like, oh no, you know, nothing. And then he kind of, you know, stopped talking. But I persisted. I was like, no, you wanted to ask something, so let's have a conversation. And then after that, we kind of had a really nice conversation, and we got to know each other, which was really fun. But I have to say, I was really surprised by myself that I sort of got up and like, you know, actually approached him when I thought he wanted to ask me something. And then also after that I kind of kept the conversation going, you know, by asking questions and, you know, trying to like, you know, yeah, like I said, keep the conversation going. So I was actually really surprised by that. And then also a fun thing, later on, some of the organizers of the event also came, like, you know, they also approached us and started, like, you know, introducing themselves and talking to us. But because it was a German event, you know, like the organizers, they spoke English, but he was like, yeah, German or English? And I said, yeah, I'm fine with both. So whatever you prefer. And he was like, yeah, okay, well, my English is okay, but not great. So let's, you know, let's talk in German. And then, you know, I actually managed to have a conversation with them in German for like the rest of the evening, which I really surprised myself with as well. I did say, like, I did tell them, like, listen, I'm not natively German, so my German grammar is going to be the worst. Or the worst, you know, funny German pun. But, you know, I said, like, you most likely will understand what I mean, even though, you know, I used the wrong words or, like, the wrong grammar or whatever. So I was actually very surprised that I was able to, yeah, to hold, like, an entire conversation in German for the rest of the evening, which I thought was really cool. I was at a Halloween party. They wanted to see it. Oh, that's so cool. Also, you guys are braver than me. Most people don't know I'm a furry or that I'm gay. Aw, heck. Well, I don't think it has anything to do with being brave, Neurowolf. I mean, you know, if you're if you don't feel safe to come out, or if you don't feel safe to you know, be yourself or express yourself the way that you are, because of, like, you know, I don't know, like the city that you live in, or friends or family, or like work or whatever, I don't think it's like, you know, cowardice or like being a coward to keep that to yourself, you know. I think that's just being smart. But like for me, I feel I share things like that when I feel that I can. So like, also if I know that people would be like, also that's why I haven't really shared yet that I'm like a puppy, and I haven't really totally shared to like a lot of people that, you know, I go to kinky events and I'm kinky and whatnot, because I'm not sure if everyone will accept and or understand, and I don't want people like silently judging me. So I do sort of like pick my people that I share certain things to. So yeah. That's honestly impressive, right? Yeah. Like at the end of the when we had to leave, I also said to, like, you know, the German guys, like, yeah, I'm sorry if my grammar was bad. I hope, you know, it wasn't too bad. And they were like, no, I understand. I understood everything that you said. So no, it was really good. So yeah, that was like a nice little sort of yeah, I like that. But then also yesterday, like I said, I was surprising myself, right? Yesterday I was meeting. I've been chatting with this guy over on Discord for like a couple of weeks now, I guess. And you know, we kind of wanted to make plans to maybe meet up soon. But he was like, yeah, maybe we can do like a voice chat before that, so that we can, like, you know, already see each other, and like, you know, we kind of know, like, to break the ice a little bit. So I was like, yeah, sure. So yesterday we had that voice chat together. And you know, I think he was also kind of nervous about it because, you know, new person, all those kind of things. And I was also kind of nervous, but I really surprised myself. I really have to say, I surprised myself with how well I was able to keep the conversation going, because I noticed that he wasn't very talkative. Because again, you know, like I said, he was probably like super nervous as well, so he wasn't like super talkative. But I just sort of like, I never like silences in conversation, so I always try to sort of fill in the silence, even though I know I don't always have to. But I don't know, it's just like something that I do. So I tried to sort of like keep the conversation going by, you know, like asking him like about his job or about his day, or, you know, things that he likes, or how he got to know certain things, and like how he got to be in the community and all those kind of things. And I don't know, at the end of our voice chat, like when I hung up, I actually I sent Peter a message, and I think I phrased it very well. Wait, let me see. What did I say? I think I phrased it very well. Wait, I'm scrolling up. We chat a lot, even though we live in the same house. Oh yeah, right. So yeah. So like I said, like I always say about myself that I don't have any social skills, but I do feel, and I've kind of learned that I'm actually pretty capable of keeping a conversation going, even though it costs me a lot of energy, especially if the other person is not really. Like, sometimes you have these conversations where it's not necessarily a two-way street. Like, one person is constantly, like, firing questions or, like, sending out information, and the other person responds, but they're not really, like, you know, doing counter questions. Which, you know, I mean, sometimes, you know, they might be nervous, or they might just not like that. I don't know, but that's, like, something that, like, sometimes I still find difficult. But now I actually noticed that, that I was actually able to keep like the conversation going. And I've noticed that a couple times in the past. And what I said to Peter is that maybe the gist of it is that it really depends whether or not I'm one-on-one with someone or when I'm in a group. Because I noticed that, like, for instance, last weekend as well in Germany, there was like, you know, I was in a group of people, and all those people, they really know each other pretty well. Like, they see each other very often at, like, you know, other events. They chat with each other outside of like events and whatnot. So they know each other very well, and I know them as well. Like, I know who they are, but I don't necessarily know them on like a very personal level. So in that sense, I find it always really hard to engage with them, because, like, you know, the others are like, oh yeah, how is it at your work? Or like, how was your holiday? Or how did that one thing that you did, how did that end up going? Like, they can ask questions that are like on a more personal and a more deep level, because they know each other very well. And when I notice that I don't know the people very well, I find it hard to engage with them you know, as well, because then I'm not really sure like what to ask, because I can't ask them like, you know, how was your job, because I don't know what job they have. I can't ask them like, how was your, you know, activity that you did recently, because I don't know what kind of activities that they did. So I find it more difficult to engage with them. So that's kind of, I think, the thing that the conclusion that I made is that I think I'm actually pretty capable of, like, you know, having social skills and being able to like, you know, hold a conversation going and whatnot. But I think it highly depends on, do I know the person? Like, is it a one-on-one situation, and do I know the person? Do we have something in common? And that can be like, you know, we like the same game, we like the same movie, we like the same sports, we like the same kinks. Like, you know, that can be like many things. But, you know, if we have something in common, like, you know, if I like, I don't know, like a puppy play and they like puppy play, then it's easier for us to connect, because then I can ask like, oh yeah, how did you come to be a puppy? And like, you know, how did you pick your puppy color? And like, there's a million questions I can ask. And I think the same goes in a group. Like, if I'm in a group with people that I all know very well, then I can also hold a conversation easier, because, you know, I know what they are talking about. If they're talking about like an event that they went to, or like a live event that happened, or a party that they attended, or like anything that they did, I also probably know about it myself, so I can, you know, engage in the conversation. So I think, and maybe that makes a lot of sense, I don't know, but I think that kind of, to me, was sort of a conclusion that I drew yesterday, that I am actually kind of capable of, you know, like holding a conversation and being social and all those kind of things. But it really depends on the situation and the people that I'm with. I think that really is sort of like the, yeah, like the crux. And again, maybe people are like, yeah, obviously, duh, that makes so much sense. But I don't know, to me, that was kind of like an epiphany in a way. Because I always feel that, like I said, I always feel that I don't have any social skills. And I kind of discovered that that's not necessarily true. It's just a matter of, you know, context. But also, like, you know, that is also probably why I find it so difficult to, you know, like, get up to people when I go to an event, like, you know, to step up to someone, because, you know, then they sometimes are in a group, and I'm like, yeah, well, they probably all know each other, and then I come in, you know, like Mr. Outsider who they don't know, and I'm like, hey, I love your outfit, you know, now I want to talk to you, you know. So that's still something that I find really really difficult still. Excuse me, really difficult still. Also because, you know, I feel that if I go to an event and I see, like, if I go to an event by myself and I see, like, you know, people standing there in a group, you know, they're probably with their friends. They're probably there to hang out with, you know, the people that they are there with. So I kind of feel that if I would walk up to them and say and ask something or say something or introduce myself, that they're like not waiting on me, right? They're not like, they don't want to have me there. They are there with their friends and they don't want me there. That's kind of like what I feel, even though I found that most times people don't mind if you, like, you know, introduce yourself. And maybe, like, you know, maybe you connect and maybe you keep hanging out with them the rest of the evening. Maybe you don't, you know, maybe you just exchange a few words and then you leave again. That's, I guess, also fine. But yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised by myself. I really get that. Some pups in my handler's pack I've met and I can talk to. Others I've yet to meet or haven't spoke to much, so it's hard to engage sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because you don't, like, know, you know, you can't, like, ask sort of, you know, personal or intimate details. You can't ask them, like, oh yeah, you know, that stupid thing that happened at your work the other day. How did that end up going, you know? Because you don't know about that stupid thing that happened at their work the other day because they didn't share that with you. So yeah. So yeah, all in all, I think it was a yeah, it was a successful weekend. It was a successful weekend for sure. Also kind of sad though, because this was probably, like, you know, I have another event that I'm attending in January. And then maybe I'm gonna go to Gear and Dance with Rex in February, but I'm not sure yet because we wanted to buy tickets last Sunday. But then there was, like, you know, an issue with the ticket sales and it didn't happen and, you know, things failed. So I wasn't able to buy tickets. Because, you know, the system broke down. So now I have to do it next Sunday. So I'm not entirely sure yet if I'm going to be able to get tickets, but hopefully I can. And then I will be attending Gear and Dance with Rex in February. So yeah, but other than that, I don't have any events planned. So I kind of find that I kind of struggle with that as well. That I would love to go to more events, but I don't have anything planned just yet. So yeah, and like a lot of events that like, you know, that one good friend of mine is going to, they're like in other countries or far away, and like they were talking about going to an event in I think like Sweden. And I was like, oh man, I would love to go there, but you know, like airplane ticket and hotel and lodging and food and whatnot, it's just too expensive for me, unfortunately. So that kind of sometimes makes me feel kind of like an outsider in a way, because you know, that group that I was in Germany with as well, they do a lot of these kind of events together. And they always go to like a lot of, you know, places together as well as a group. And like I said, I kind of know them, but I can't really, I feel that I can't really connect with them on a level that makes me, you know, like part of the group, because I only see them like, you know, every so often at like an event that I can afford and that's like close by. And then they see each other like every other week or like every few weeks because they go to like another event. So, yeah, I don't know, like I feel that they can connect way better together than I can with them. So that's something that I really struggle with sometimes. But yeah, I also try to just like accept that that's the way that it is. Like, you know, I make the money that I make, and Peter makes the money that he makes. So, you know, as much as I would love to go to more events, it's just not feasible. So yeah, as much as I do have FOMO sometimes, I just try to, you know, be happy with the things that I can go to, and yeah, just accept that I can't go to all the things, which again, I hate, because then I see like, you know, people on Instagram or social media post like pictures of like, you know, cool things that they've done, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I was there and I wanted to do that thing with them too. But yeah, and that's also something that I talked about this before, how social media can be like a blessing and a curse, because I've met so many amazing people through social media, so that's like awesome. But at the same time, it's also very much like FOMO inducing when you, yeah, when you see all these people doing like all these amazing things, and you're like, oh man, I'm just sitting here at home because I can't afford it. You know, that just sucks. Like, I can't sugarcoat it, that just sucks. So yeah. I feel that too. I would love to go to an event in another country, but it's all too expensive, right? Yeah, exactly. And I think even for you, so I think even like going to an event in like a completely different city than the one that you are in, or like, you know, at the other side of the country, or, you know, whatever. I think even that can sometimes be like super expensive, because obviously, like, you know, trains or planes and you know, the UK is big. So, like for me, you know, if I go to Amsterdam, for instance, for an event, that is also kind of already expensive. Like, because like a train ticket is, I think like $30, $30 bucks, like, you know, going there and going back. And then like, you know, I have to, you know, usually buy food and like, you know, my entry to the event itself. So even for me, like going to an event in my own country, like in Amsterdam, can set me back like, you know, 70, 80 bucks for like, you know, just like one day. So yeah. Although I have our event I go to all the time, then a few others not too far from me that I go to as well. Yeah, but that's nice, you know, because then you can, you know, you can meet regular people, and you can meet like, you know, a couple of people that you see more often at those kind of events. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, like I said, sometimes I just hate that. Like I said, that friend of mine, he's been to Berlin, I think last year, maybe 3 or 4 times for like an event. And like, you know, a lot of these times I would love to have joined him, because like I said, I've never been to Berlin. But also like these events, they usually last like an entire weekend, and then, you know, the group that he's with, they're gonna do like all kinds of fun activities like during the day. They're gonna go like sightseeing, or I think last time they went to like a sauna together, or, you know, like they do all these kind of cool things, because it's like, you know, a weekend event. And then I see that on my social media. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, because I see it in like several stories, because I know several people in that group. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know, there's another picture of someone having a great time doing, you know, something cool. Oh, there's another picture of someone doing something really cool that I wish that I was there with. Oh, yeah, no, there's yet another one. Yeah, that sometimes is really harsh. And then, you know, like then I sometimes, yeah, I kind of get sad that, you know, our financial situation is the way that it is. And I know that I have no rights to complain, because there's people that have it way worse than me. So I know that I should like not complain in the slightest, but yeah, sometimes it is kind of hard to kind of, you know, have like a job, you know, spend a lot of time working and still sort of struggle financially a little bit. That just is, you know, really difficult sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. Again, I feel that I shouldn't complain, or that I have no rights to complain. But you know, like I said, I can't really sugarcoat it because it just sucks sometimes. So yeah. Getting to Scotland can be £70 or 120. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, Scotland is obviously like another country, but it's you know, relatively close to you, I guess. So yeah, I totally get that. Oh well, you know, I mean, that's one thing that I really struggle with is when I don't have anything like planned for the future. And like people always tell me like you just need to let it go, and you'll just like, you know, you see when things happen, and you see when you know, you can go to an event next time. And I'm like, yeah, sure, you know, that makes sense, and I know that's true, but yeah, I just find it difficult that when I don't have anything to like, you know, look forward to. I was actually having like a bit of a good metaphor for that the other day to Peter. I said like, yeah, imagine you are like, you know, floating or drifting in the ocean, and in the distance, like far away in the distance, you see an island. So you start swimming to it, and you don't know when, you know, like the island is still far away, so it takes a little while before you get there. But you see it come closer, you know, you see it come, you know, you see yourself getting close to the island, and eventually you get there, and you can, you know, get on the island and have a good time and rest. That's nice, because then, you know, like even though the island is still far away, you need to have a lot of, you know, like effort to get there. You know, you do physically or visibly see the island get closer. So that's, you know, like that's at least like you know you're working towards something. But then the other side is when you don't have anything planned, it feels like you are still drifting in the ocean, and you're looking in every direction, and you're swimming in like various directions, but you don't see anything. You don't see any islands on the horizon. You don't see land or boats. You don't see anything. So you have no idea, like, you know, is there gonna be something for me up ahead, or, you know, can I keep swimming for weeks or months without, like, you know, seeing any islands? And that's kind of the thing that I really struggle with when I don't have any islands that I can swim towards. That's the thing that I really struggle with. We do weekly meetups all the time, so I can see everyone very easily. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I hate that most of my close friends they live relatively far away from me. And also, funny thing is that most of them live in like the same sort of like general area of the country. So, this person that I recently met a couple of weeks ago, I was like, hey, where do you live? And he was like, yeah, I live in this region. I was like, okay, well, that makes like, you know, 3 or 4 of you, because I already have several friends that live in that region. I was like, why can't I meet someone, you know, that's into like the same things as I am, that lives, I don't know, like in my same city, or like in like one city over or something like that. Although there is someone that I recently that I also recently met through Instagram that actually lives really close to me, and we've been chatting on and off a little bit. And I mean, I still intend to meet up with him, because actually we found out that the place where he works is a company that I used to work for a couple of years ago, which I thought was like a crazy coincidence. And like, you know, his office building is so close to my office building. So like, is even so close that when I, like, you know, when at lunch I go for like a little walk to stretch my legs and catch some air, I usually walk past the office building that he works in. Like, that's how close it is. So I'm like, oh man, we need to meet up, because, you know, we live so close together. We are into the same things. So, and like, you know, you seem like a nice guy, but we still haven't been able to, like, you know, set a date and like, you know, make it happen, which is kind of annoying. But hopefully next year we can, yeah, we can schedule like a date to finally meet up. Because I'm like, you know, you live so close together, like it would be a shame to not, you know. I mean, how awesome would it be if we like became friends and we would hang out more often? Because, you know, in theory, I could just even go to like his place after work and just hang out with him for the evening and then go home. You know, like that would be so much fun. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, so yeah, that was me getting on my soapbox, I guess. Also, you know, talking about upcoming weekend, I also have a fun thing planned. Last year, I'm not sure, I think I shared that on stream back then as well. Someone that I know was organizing like a sort of private get-together for wetsuit enthusiasts, and they wanted to do that again this year, so that's gonna happen next weekend. So I'm very excited, but also kind of nervous for that, because I know, well, in theory, I know almost everyone that's gonna go there, because I've met them last year. But that's also like the same thing that I was talking about before. Like, I know them, but I don't like, you know them. So like they can have all these conversations about like things that they did or things that they've experienced together or whatnot. And I can't really have that because yeah, I'm kind of nervous for that I kind of feel like, oh yeah, you know, I know you guys, but I don't know you guys. And probably also I'm so bad with names. I probably don't all remember their names. Although I doubt that they all remember mine, so that's fine, I guess. But yeah, you know, I'm sure it's gonna be fun, but I'm also kind of nervous for that because, yeah, like I said, it's new people. Yeah. I remember the last one. I hope you have an amazing time. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be fun. So yeah, you'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, they're all puppies, as far as I know. So, worst comes to worst, I'll just bark at them or present my belly and ask for belly rubs and, you know, hope that they give them to me. And I hope that they find me cute and then they give me all the belly rubs and head scratches and everything. But yeah, it's like any other event. Yeah, right. Sure. Yeah. But this one is like, you know, more private, which I guess, you know, can be better actually. Oh, by the way, chat, I'm not sure if any of you are watching on desktop. But you might have noticed, actually I want to check it out myself. You might have noticed there's a new little button under the video player, because we have been accepted into the Twitch combo beta. And honestly, I'm not really sure how it works, but there is a button next to the video player and you can press that and then you can use your bits to do things. And again, I'm not really sure how it works because I've never actually used it myself. But like, you know, it's new, it's a beta. So if you want to, you know, if you have any bits and you want to like try it out, you know, feel free, because I'm actually very curious, like, you know, what happens. Because I really don't know. And if you do it and I don't respond, let me know that you did it, because I'm not sure if I get like, you know, an alert, or I'm not sure if I get like, I'm not sure like if I see, you know, the thing, because obviously like I'm looking at OBS. I don't have the stream open all the time. So I'm not sure if I like, you know, see when people use it. So if you use it and like I don't respond, just let me know like, hey, I used the combos thing, because then I know that I need to pay attention to, well, something. I'm not sure what, but I need to pay attention to something. It's on mobile too. I was wondering what this heart was. Oh, look at that. Okay, so there is a sound. Okay, there is a sound. Bleep just used 5 bits, I think. Did I do it? I think you did it, yeah. I'm not sure if you guys heard the sound as well, but I heard a sound. And now because I'm looking at my stream still, I see like a bar that goes around the combos button, like a timer. And I'm not sure like what happens. I'm not sure what happens when the timer is up. I'm not sure what happens if someone else uses the combos now, because, you know, there is a timer, so it should do something, I guess. But yeah, again, I haven't really read up to how it all works. Big Gay Bear, hello, how are you? Welcome on in. Hello. But okay, it's good to know that it's also on mobile. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Be up. Wait, what's be up? Let's see what happens. Yeah, so the timer is almost up. Let's see what happens when the timer is up. Okay, then it just goes away, I guess. Because there used to be, I'm not sure if you guys saw that as well. There was a little like combos thing at the top of the chat, so that you could see like, you know, someone use the combos. So I think that's like the thing. And then maybe within that timer, if someone uses it again, maybe like the timer resets. I don't know. We'll have to find out. So again, feel free to try that and play with that. And then we'll see what it does. Boop, my fat paws, lol. Oh, okay. That's okay. We're coming in. How are you doing, Excuse me, how are you doing, Big Gay Bear? We're coming in. I'm good snuggling with the BF. Oh, nice. I love snuggling. Is it cold where you are as well? Like, is snuggling also like a way to just keep warm? Oh, Bleep, thank you for the 50 bits combo, which is a horse. Thank you so much. Oh, wait, and I also see... Okay, so I don't see... I'm not sure if you guys see it, but I also see it, like, on the stream itself. And, like, I see it in my activity feed, so there's that. But yeah, I guess you guys can also see it. But, okay, it's good to know that I also... like, I get, like, an audible notification in my activity feed, because then I at least know that something is going on. It's 5 degrees. Okay, yeah, so it's similar to where I am. Well, you know, that's good temperature to snuggle up. You know, like, get like a blanket and snuggle up under the blanket, because, you know, that's like how you stay warm. Plus, it's nice and comfy. I love snuggling. I'm a huge snuggler myself. Like, I love when I go to, like, good friends of mine. I love snuggling with them, like, on the couch when we're watching TV, or you know, just chatting, or, like, you know, hanging out or whatever. I love to just snuggle up with them. It doesn't ask to confirm, so your bits fly out your wallet when you click. Afraid to watch to click the 1K combos. Oh wait, it doesn't ask for confirm. Oh, okay. Well, that's... I didn't know that. Okay. So in theory... Oh, wait. Okay, so I've never watched a TikTok live stream, because I don't really do TikTok. But they always have, like, these things where, like, you know, sometimes I see these videos and then it's like, oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the gift box. Thank you for, you know, the heart. Maybe it's something like that, you know, where you can press it, like, you know, multiple times, and then, like, it spams, and then, you know, like, the streamer should be like, oh, Bleep, thank you for the heart, and then I can become, like, one of those NPC streamers where, you know, when you do the horse, it's like, oh, thank you for the horse. I don't know what that was. That wasn't a horse sound. I don't know what that was, chat. I was trying to do a horse, but yeah. I think it's like that, but there's also one for 5K. I mean, well, if you don't have 5K bits, then it's not gonna work. But I guess, yeah, obviously, if you do, then... That's actually, you know, that's actually funny. Like, you can't really try it out, but I'm kind of curious, like, if it maybe only, like, automatically goes through without a confirmation for, like, the lower amounts, then, indeed, like, let's say you have 10,000 bits and you press the 5K one. I wonder if it just... You know, if it just goes out, or, like, with the higher ones, if it actually does ask for a confirmation. But obviously you can't really test it, because if you test it and it goes through without confirmation, then you've spent those bits. So that's, you know, that's a bit of a, yeah, a bit of a contradictory thing, I guess. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, it's new. It's like another way to support me, I guess. I need to look into if I need to add, like, you know, alerts, or to make it, like, more visible on screen or not. So yeah. No, I didn't want to spend 5K. Let's click again to cancel. No, I spent 10K. Yeah, exactly. Exactly like that. Yeah. And I'm not really sure how expensive. Wait, can I see how? I don't think I can see that. I'm kind of curious, like, if I can see how expensive, like, a 10K bits would be. Also, wait, I think the fishing game was fixed again, because I tried it before and it should work. Let me unpause that. Let's see, unpause. And now let's redeem that. I think it should work again. Yeah, there you go. You guys can see it again. I don't know what was going on last week, why it didn't work, but luckily it's working again. I actually changed the setting to like a wintry setting as well, because, you know, obviously it's cold and wintry now. So I figured that would be appropriate. It's snowing, yeah. Wait, in for real, or like in the where's the snow redeem? Oh yeah, we can. I guess it's cold now, right? We can have the snow redeem back, chat. Oh, we can bring that back from the archive. Wait, where is it? I can do that. I can do that quite quickly, I think. Let's see. Let it snow. Yeah, we can bring that back, chat. Is this the moment? Wait, chat, is this the moment where we're gonna bring back the snow redeem? Is this the moment? Or should we wait for next week, you know, for like December? Should we wait for like the first stream of December and then like make it a thing? Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should like announce it in like, you know, the stream title and stuff that like next week, next stream, we're gonna have the snow redeem back. Like everyone's favorite redeem is gonna come back next week when we can have like an entire announcement thing and like hype up and stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring it back next week. I think that's a good idea. I'm probably gonna forget, but you guys need to remind me. Oh man, I wish there was a wait, is there a wait, Discord reminder bot? I wonder if there's a oh wait, reminder bot, Reminder Pro. Is there a Discord bot that lets you set reminders for other people? No, I want to set reminders for myself. Another question is, where are the redeems? There's a combo button where the redeems used to be. Wait, the redeems always used to be underneath the chat, right? Or is that now also where the combo button is? Unlimited reminders and forget a thing. Repeating reminders. Okay, I kind of want something like this. Reminder bot, powerful Discord reminder. Yeah, maybe I should set that up. Because, I mean, I only want it for myself, I guess. But then I can just set up like a channel where I can just like set reminders. Redeems are on the right now, combos are on the left. Oh, really? Okay, okay. I didn't see that when I... Wait, when I checked my stream myself. Wait, let's have a look. Yeah, maybe it looks different for me then. I don't know, maybe also because I have better TTV. Maybe that's why it looks different for me. I'm not sure. Could be that. I'm not sure. Believe it can only set a reminder for maximum 12 hours, I believe, because it's set in memory. Yeah, and then also I would have to be like in Twitch chat to actually see the reminder. So I thought like maybe something like in Discord would make more sense because you know, then I just get like a message or like, you know, a post or something like that. Also, chat, I'm getting cold. Earlier today I was wearing my hoodie, or well, technically I was wearing Peter's hoodie, and I was getting kind of warm wearing it, but now I took it off and now I'm getting kind of cold again, so I might actually put it back on. I'm on mobile. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, maybe on mobile it looks different. I've actually not seen the combos on mobile yet, to be honest, so I'm not sure. All right, anyway, chat, I think I'm gonna go and put on the hoodie. And then after that, I think we are gonna go and play a game. So today I wanted to play a very chill and cozy game. So I got Ship Inc., which is a very oh, that still doesn't work. The Papu toggle, I hate that. I don't understand why it doesn't work. I need to look into that. But I got myself Ship Inc., which is a very cute packaging game. So you need to pack up like, you know, boxes and stuff. Yeah, it looks really cute. And it looks really cozy. So we're gonna be playing that. We're gonna be basically doing Amazon Warehouse Simulator, but then, you know, without the hard labor. We're just gonna do it, you know, ourselves in like the game. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, so I can put on my hoodie and stretch my legs a little bit, and then we're gonna be trying out and checking out the game. I'm also not sure like how long the stream is gonna last today. We'll see how much fun we'll have and how long we'll be vibing for it. But yeah. So I'm excited. I will see you guys in a little bit. Don't go anywhere, because I will be right back. Right, chat. Hello, I'm back. Alright, let me get ready for the games. Alright, let's switch categories on Twitch. I also have some drops running in the background, so let me... check the status of those. Just for the record, I don't have a cat. Also, one of the brands that I did a collab with recently, ODU, is having a 30% discount Black Friday sale on well, on everything at the moment. And I still have a gift card that I got from them for that collab that we did. So I might have to check out if they have something fun and what I would be able to get with my gift card, if I can get like multiple things. Because I was thinking like, yeah, 30% is not really like, you know, that much, but yeah, I don't know, like at the same time it is, I guess it is quite a lot. So yeah. Alright, I was gonna change my... I got distracted again, chat. I got distracted. I'm gonna change my category on Twitch to... what is the game called? Ship Inc. Ship Inc. Did you see RDR1 had a 50% discount on Steam? Not sure if you already played that game. I did buy it today. Yeah, I got it a while ago. I still haven't finished it. I thought that if I would get it, that I would get like, you know, super into it. And then, you know, for some reason I don't know, like I got into it, but I didn't get as addicted as I thought I would. But yeah, I do already have it, but thank you for letting me know. Yeah. I was waiting for a discount. Well, I think I got it back in the day also with a discount. Not as much of a discount as 50%. I think 50% is definitely a lot. I think I also got it discounted. All right, I think the volume is a little bit loud. Let's lower that a little bit. Ooh, ADHD autism filter. Ooh, what is that? Let's repeating sound effects and no alarms. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off, but I'm curious. And I like that they added that. That's actually kind of cool. It's actually really cool. All right. This all looks good. Just gonna turn on VSync. I think we should be able to do that. All right, back. Okay, so this is Ship Inc. There's also another game by the same company, which is called what is it called? I got addicted to that like last week. Lost but Found, which is also a really funny game. It's by the same developers. But today we're gonna be playing Ship Inc. No time and less penalties, just chill and pack stuff, normal or rush hour. Let's just play normal. I think we should be able to do that. Alright, welcome to Ship Inc. Let's go over the basics of packing boxes before your shift begins. Print orders. Use the button on the desk printer to print an order slip. Put it on the corkboard to stay organized. Oh, okay, wait, so we first need to press that. Okay. Put it on the corkboard. Unpack items. Packages arrive on the top left conveyor. Drag them to the desk. Use the utility knife to open them and place the items on the table. Okay, so I grab one. I take my utility knife, open the package. And then I place everything on the table. Okay, so this is very similar to Lost but found so far. Repack orders. Drag an empty box from the right side to the desk. Be mindful, box supply is limited and restocking during the day is expensive. Okay, so what do we do with this? Wait, I need to pin this here though. What do I do with... Oh wait, I drag it to the recycling. Okay, there you go. Okay, grab a box. Pack carefully. Fill the box with packing peanuts first, then place each item according to the order slip. Use Q and E to rotate items and tab to reset their angle. If something is fragile, wrap it with bubble wrap by dragging the wrap onto the item. It's essential for safe delivery and fun to pop later. Okay, so we need a baseball cap. Wait, let's first grab some packing peanuts. Then we'll put in the baseball cap, because I don't think that's, like, fragile. Then we need a salt shaker, which we do need to wrap up. So we're going to be wrapping up the salt shaker. I'm going to be putting that in there as well. We need to have a map. So we're going to be putting the map in. And then we need to have a dictionary. So we're going to be putting that in. Close the box, tape it shut, and attach the order label. Enter the order number, and don't forget a fragile sticker for delicate items. If you place a sticker incorrectly, use the utility knife to remove it. Okay, so do we add in more peanuts? We don't. Okay, so we can't cover with peanuts. Okay. So we close the box. We tape it with duct tape. Oh crap. Oh crap. No, that's bad. Let's take it off. Take it off. Okay. We tape it with duct tape. Like that. There we go. That's good. And then we put on a address sticker, which is right here. The order number is 100. Ship the box. Drag the packed box to the conveyor belt. If it's correct, you'll get paid. If not, it'll return for you to fix. Shred all slips in the paper shredder to keep your workspace tidy. All right, we're also going to add a breakable sticker because, you know, there was a all right, so we can shred that in the shredder. All right. Load the truck. Gently load the finished boxes into the truck. Tossing them can cause damage. When done, close the doors and knock twice. Double click or to signal the end of your shift. Alright, so we're gonna go... Oh, there's a cat! Can I pet the cat? I don't think I can. Nothing happens. Alright, we'll put the box in. We'll close the thing. Can I pet the cat now? I cannot. There you go. Yay, look at that! We send our first truck. We did it! All right. All right. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Let me check one thing, chat. 1 second. All right, let's do, we made 170 bucks for one complete order. End of day task, visit stores to restock supplies or buy upgrades, use your tablet's company's menu to manage partnerships and contracts. Okay. So we have the office here. We have home DIY, where we can buy box slot upgrades, boxes. Okay. I don't think we need anything here right now, though. Free area. Oh, look at those cute little birdies. Buy a drink from the vending machine. Buy a lucky bubble wrap pop game. Oh, I want that. Oh, look at that. I won something, apparently. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's like a gotcha thing. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. And then we have another cat here, which you can't pet. Why can't I pet the cats? Okay, we have the bank. We'll get 5% interest on deposited amount every day. Okay, let's deposit like half of what we have right now. So let's deposit $3.25. There we go. Law firm. Express delivery contracts. Direct check agreement. Okay, so we can get, like, you know, different contracts here. All right, and that's it. Oh wait, fiber crystal. What's that? Bubble wrap upgrade, foam peanuts upgrade, duct tape upgrade. Okay, so we can get like better things here as well. Okay. Dump recycled boxes. Oh, and that also gives you money. Okay, nice. Okay, well that's good. I like that. Home. End of the day, unpaid bills, grocery shopping, $75! Having more than 3 unpaid bills will end the game. Wrap up your day at home, but don't forget to pay your fees. If you miss more than 3, it's game over. You ready to go? Good luck and pack like a pro. Buy the house 100,000. Okay, so we need to buy groceries. Okay, well, if I knew that, I probably wouldn't have deposited all of my money in the bank. But okay, well, here we are. Next day. Oh, look at that. We got more achievements. Okay, so I think we need to go to the office, I reckon. Visit all the buildings at least once. Okay, well, we did that. Okay, so let's wrap a order thing. We got 2 orders. Alright, let's open up these boxes. They contain a t-shirt, magnifying glass, plastic thingy. Let's put that back. We have a yellow hard hat, another magnifying glass. We got a souvenir mug, plastic bottle, another hard hat, some flip-flops, and yet another magnifying glass. Alright, okay. Okay, let's keep things that are, like, you know, that sort of, like, are the same. Let's keep them together. Kind of, you know, make things make sense. So we have 2 hard hats. We got some magnifying glasses. Oh, wait, and we can already start packing, right? So we need to add the peanuts. For this one, we need to have a souvenir mug, which is fragile. So we're going to be wrapping that in bubble wrap. We're going to be putting that in. And we need some flip-flops. And that's already it. Okay. Well, that's not a lot, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's duct tape it up. Okay, I think that's okay. It's not the best, but I think it's fine. Address sticker for order 494. And we need to add a breakable sticker on there as well. Bye! Alright, and then we have the other one. We can shred this because we've done it. We need to have 2 plastic bottles. Let's put them in like that. How'd you use smaller box? Well, I only have the extra large box so far. So I can't do that yet. I think we can buy smaller ones though. Okay, we need to have 2 yellow hard hats. I need to see how I can fit this in. We need to have 2 magnifying glasses as well. So we need to wrap them up. Double wrap because they are fragile. And I think we can put them in like that. And then we turn them around like that. And then... yeah, I think that's it. All right, we can close it up. Duct tape this son. Add a address sticker for order number 938. Add a breakable sticker and off you go. Bye-bye. Right, and we can shred that. Oh, what's that? Some items are extra. Consider stealing them. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was it. Okay, there were only 2 orders today. Okay, I see. Okay, so I guess I just stole 2 items. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them, but I apparently I did steal them. Which, you know, not sure if that's a good thing or not. I mean, well, I reckon it's not, but the game also didn't, like, penalize me, so yeah, I don't know. Alright. Let's see. We got $440. I do want to buy another Lucky Wrap Pupping game, because, you know. Ah, look at that. We won 5 address stickers, I think. Ah, thank you for the double combo of 5 bits. Leap, thanks so much. I need to see if I can maybe add, like, alerts to that. I'm not sure if, like, I know Twitch has their own dedicated alerts. Maybe I should, like, add them to my stream as well, because maybe you can then, like, see them, and maybe I can see them also on, in OBS. I'm not sure, because I did hear the sound, but I don't, like, necessarily see anything. I think I'm gonna, maybe if I don't end too late, I think I might, like, look into that after stream if I can, like, add, like, alerts to OBS for that as well. Also, we had, remember, chat, how I told about the issue that we had with our Philips Hue sync thing? Oh, look at that. We got like $1,000 from the tree. Okay, that's nice. How, whenever we stopped watching TV, the sync with you wouldn't stop. Now, that sort of seems to have fixed itself, I guess. So that's nice. Now the only issue is that for some reason, whenever we have playback on our Apple TV and we turn off the Apple TV and we like, you know, go do like something else, it still shows the playback features on my phone. So it's as if I'm still watching Bob's Burgers, but I'm not, because, you know, the Apple TV is turned off. So that's kind of still a little bit of an annoying thing. Clocked in, and your first day. Oh, look at that! I got some challenges done. Nice. All right. Okay, well, I think. Well, do we need to buy something? Well, actually, maybe I want to buy smaller boxes. Let's see. Where did I do that? Home DIY. Let's get like a. Let's get some medium boxes. Wait, I already had them. Heavy stick. Oh, wow. There's a lot of wet sticker slot unlock. Oh, whoa. Radioactive sticker slot unlock. Okay, so there's a lot of... Oh, wait. Box unlock medium. Oh, okay, so we need to unlock these. Okay, let's do that. Let's do medium. And let's do large. I'm not sure if we need small per se, but let's do medium and large. And let's buy a couple boxes as well. So that we have some in stock. Because I don't necessarily think we need a lot of like small. All right. Okay, I think that's it. So let's go home. Oh wait, who's that? Oh wait, that's someone that wants to buy my my stolen goods. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, nobody was using it. Sell a stolen item. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. Perfect. All right. Let's leave. Let's go home. Oh, wait. Challenges. We did that. Night out with friends. $85. It's not an expensive night out, so I'll take that. That's okay. All right, let's go back to work. All right, we got 3 orders today. I can't put all of them on the on the cork board, which is kind of annoying. All right, so we got 2 boxes that have all of our stuff, I think. All right, we got some flip-flops, we got some socks, we got salt shaker, which is fragile, magnifying glass, and some keys. Alicia keys. And then we have a shirt that is dirty, so we'll clean that up. We got some shorts that are also dirty. I'm not sure why I'm the one that's gonna have to, you know, clean things up. Because, you know, am I responsible for that? Not sure. All right, and more socks. All right, we got a lot of fragile things today. All right, the first one is a salt shaker and key. So I think we can just grab a medium box. I don't think we need like a big one. We'll take a salt shaker. We'll wrap it in bubble wrap. We'll put that in. I think I would have easily also fit in a small one. Like, remember me saying, like, oh yeah, I probably don't need small boxes. Well, here we are. I totally could have used it. All right, and then we need to wrap it up. Put an address sticker on there with order 229, a fragile sticker, and off you go. All right. Send a box using only one company's item. All right, then we have, let's see, this I think we need maybe a large one for that one. I think we should put that in a large one. Oh, what's that? Cat is playing with this box. Use another one. Oh. Okay. Bye. I'll just send off the cat then, I guess. I'll get another. I'll get another box. Right. We need the shirt. Oh crap. Okay, maybe I should have gotten a bigger box though. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit because the shirt is of course like kind of big, and I don't think I can stack things. Magnifying glass, pickle jar. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. I think that's probably not gonna fit. Oh wait, maybe. And a pair of socks. They're gonna get the blue socks. I hope that's okay. Yeah, no, it totally fits. Okay, perfect. All right, packing it up. Like that. Address sticker. This is order 787. And a breakable sticker on there as well. Bye! Off you go! Alright, we've done that. And now we need this one. I think that also fits in a large box, so put that on there. Let's see, we have the socks right here. We got the salt shaker, which we need to wrap up. With that right there. And the souvenir mug, which we also need to wrap up. And then the shorts, which I think we can fit in like... No, wait, maybe like that? There we go, perfect. Right. That's 273. And a breakable sticker. Bye! Off you go! Right, and then I think that's it, right? I think that's it. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, do I need to do something with the cat? Okay, and we can then steal these things, which I think is kind of weird, but I guess, you know, if nobody's like, yeah, noticing it. Oh wait, I can buy multiple. Oh, I can buy more brands that like, you know, sell their stuff with us. Cookie, GameStop. Oh, that's really funny. GameStop. I like that. Home DIY. Core Petro. Don't know that. Fiber Crystal. Steal the cat. Oh, you think I can? Toys Were Us. Huge Farmer. Babybus. Oh yeah, that's Adidas. Babybus. Malwarts. Saphira. Pressmaster. 7-Eleven. That's really funny. 7-Eleven. Music Go, Block Breaker, and Organico. Unfortunately, they don't seem to have any, They don't seem to have any, I don't think I can steal a cat. I'll just put it on there again. They don't seem to have any, How do I finish? Oh, there we go. They don't seem to have any, like, you know, woo brands with products. Right, off you go. $292. Nice. All right, so, do I need to buy something? I don't necessarily think I do, right? I mean, well, I guess I can, in theory, just get the small boxes as well, because I don't think we really need them, but I don't think it, like, hurts, you know, like, having them, just in case. All right, so we got that. We can buy another one of these lucky rap games because they're kind of fun. Look at that, we got, what are those? Wet stickers? Buy a I also don't know. Watch your tea, today spending tickets and duct tapes are free. Oh, okay, well there you go. Okay, so the drinks actually give you like a benefit. All right. Then we have to bank. I could, you know, let's deposit something on the bank. Let's deposit like $1,000, right? Or $9.99. I think that's also good. Let's do that. Oh yeah, the law firm. Do we need anything? I don't necessarily think we need anything right yet. Get paid twice from minigames. Your first packing mistake each day has no penalty. Police department deal. Get paid twice when you report suspicious orders. Oh, okay. So I guess that's gonna be later. All right. Let's go back to our home. We can go to our shady guy and sell him some things. The magnifying glass and the flip flops. I wonder if that's gonna come back to bite us in the ass though. Because like, you know, why can't we steal that? You know, I feel that maybe it should like come back to bite us in the ass later. Not sure though. All right, next day, back to work. Oh, we still have this empty box, which I guess we can use to pack things in later. So I'll just put it here. Oh yeah, this is the box with the cat. We had like the cat, and then this is the box with the cat. All right, let's take everything off here. I'll take you off here, and I'll put you down there. All right, let's open these. All right, what do we have? We got a glass thermometer. Oh crap, we don't have. Okay, so we need more stickers. We need more stickers. We don't have these yet. I don't think. Can I buy them? No, I don't think I can buy them here. Okay, so we're missing stickers right now. Okay, so that's something that we need to get, like next time. Next shopping round. We need the radioactive sticker, and we need to have... I think we just need to get all the stickers. Because we have, like, you know, breakable, we got radioactive, and what is that? Okay, I didn't realize that we would already need all of these stickers. Nuclear wars around the corner, can't take any risks. Okay. Do I do something with the customer's node or not? Let's see. Let's go with the big one first, because we already have this box. We need the Geiger counter. So we're going to be putting that in. We need the tritium. Going to be putting that in. The radium. This guy, I mean, you know, this is a pretty suspicious order. And the glass thermometer. Oh, wait, we can wrap that up, though. We can wrap that up. But this is a pretty suspicious order. I don't know. Like, I feel that I should maybe, like, call this in or something. Because, like, you know... This is like a do-it-yourself, how to start, like, a... how to start, like, a nuclear war. Right, yeah, so we lost a little bit of money on that. Chemical sticker missing, radioactive sticker missing. Yeah, I knew that. All right, so we got the overalls and a souvenir mug. I think those will fit in a medium box. So let's get the... Oh crap, maybe not. Yeah, no, that's not gonna fit. Crap. Okay, I'll leave that. Wait, let's actually try the shorts. And then the keys twice. I think that... Yeah, that's gonna fit. Ah, perfect. That's gonna fit. Love that. All right. So that's... duct tape that. That's gonna be order 323. No, actually, 172. 172. There was nothing fragile in there, so we can just send it off. All right, and then lastly, we need, I think, the large box for that. Put in the overalls, I think, like that, and then the souvenir mug. We can wrap that up. Put that in the corner there. Lovely. I wonder though, like, I feel there's not really any, like, you know, time constraints, which I don't necessarily mind, to be honest, but I just wonder, like, yeah, I don't know, like, I wonder if there's, like, gonna be, like, a time constraint, or if we just have, like, you know, a relaxing time packing these boxes. Because again, I don't mind if there is no time constraint. I don't necessarily mind that, but yeah, I don't know. I wonder. All right, so we need to go to Home DIY. We need to get these stickers. Let's just buy all of them. Flammable. Let's get the heavy sticker. Let's get the wet sticker, the radioactive sticker, and the chemical sticker. Let's just get all of them, because I don't know how often we'll encounter this. Why did you steal the note? I don't know. I mean, maybe it was worth something. I don't know. All right, let's buy... Oh, 50 bucks? Or is it 150? I'm not sure. We don't have to go to the bank. We don't have to go to the law firm, I think. We still have foam peanuts. I mean, we probably should... let's actually restock on this. We should probably restock on that. All right, cool. I think that's it. Oh wait, we can sell the boxes. Wait, where's the shady guy? He's not here. Why is he not here? Oh wait, is he somewhere else? Did I miss him? Did he move spaces today? No, he's actually not here. Yeah, I wonder how I actually slips are auto shredded at the end of each day. Oh, that's kind of nice. I wonder how I call in suspicious behavior, because I didn't really see that. Because I did definitely, like, you know, I think that chemical, you know, radioactive nuclear package, I think that was definitely suspicious. That was definitely suspicious, if you ask me. All right, we got 3 orders today. Let's see. Let's first open this up. see what we have. We got a t-shirt. That's disgusting. Got a baseball cap, another baseball cap. That's also disgusting. We got a crystal ball. We got some keys and some socks. Unfortunately, no white smelly socks, but that's okay. These aren't for me, so it's fine. All right. We got some souvenir mugs and some more socks, which again, not the white smelly kinds. All right, we need one pack with keys, socks, and yellow hard hat. So I think that's gonna fit in, I reckon, the medium box. Maybe not. Maybe I made a maybe I can make it work. Let's see if I can somehow make it work. If we get the socks, if we like squeeze them in like that. No, come on. Can I like find a way? Ah, crap. I feel that in theory it should work, but yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, and then we need the keys. There we go. Perfect. See, efficiency, chat, efficiency. If I would work at Amazon, I would be packing like efficient as well. Right, address sticker. I'm gonna stick that on there. For order 794. There was nothing fragile in there, so I think we're good. Boom, like that. All right, socks, baseball cap, and souvenir mug twice. Let's put it in a large box. I think it's not gonna fit otherwise. Okay, so we have the pink socks, we got the baseball cap, and twice the souvenir mugs. So that's 1 and 2. Wrap that up. Putting a sticker on there with order 281. And a breakable sticker. Because it was fragile. Alright, and then we have another one. Let's go with another large box. I think we should fit this in. We got the crystal ball, which is fragile, and also the pickle jar. So we got the pickle jar, we got the crystal ball here, and we got an axe. Ooh, okay, so maybe this is gonna be, let's see, axe and then the baseball cap. Can we fit? Oh, there we go, perfect. We can fit that in right there. Love that. All right, close that. Sticker on there with order 494. There was something breakable in there. Send it off. Boom. I can steal the t-shirts because, you know, we can probably sell them later. Alrighty. There we go. Oh wait, the guy's now over here. Haha. All right, you can get all of that. Salt shaker, the customer's note. Oh, he actually, okay, he doesn't give me money for that, but that's okay though. That's okay. Okay, we got 1,200. Let's get another double popping thing. Ooh, nice, some stickers. We can spend. Let's spend some money at the bank. Let's deposit like, I don't know, like 700 bucks. I think that's good. The cat appears on random locations. Yeah, I think maybe like multiple things appear on random locations. I'm not sure. Where's the cat though? I don't see him. All right, let's go home. Family date evening. And let's go to the next day. All right, 2 orders today. They all fit in one box, apparently. All the products that we need. Okay, we got a dirty t-shirt. We got, what is that? Cobalt 60. Oh, wait, that's radioactive. Okay, so luckily we got the stickers. We got plutonium 239. Got a magnifying glass, another axe, some overalls, and another magnifying glass. All right. Let's first clean the t-shirt. Let's see. We got 1 order with the plutonium and the cobalt, which I think is going to fit in a medium box. I think we should be good. We'll put that in, and we'll put this in. Again, I find that a suspicious order, because what are people going to do with that? You know, it feels like a Breaking Bad situation, but Let's see, radioactive sticker, put that on there. Boom. This box they can stack, but you can't. You know what? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, in the ones that I get, they can actually stack things, and in my box I can't. Let's see, axe and a t-shirt. Let's go with a large box for this one. Oh, come on, kitty. Kitty, get out. Kitty, get out. Okay, crap. Okay, I need to get another box. Oh, I need to buy new boxes, I see, because I'm almost out of large boxes. All right, 2 magnifying glasses that we need to wrap up. Let's see, we need the t-shirt. We need the axe. I'm gonna turn that around, I think, like that. Then we can put in the magnifying glasses, one here, and probably also one, like, you know, here. Wait, I can't, I was like, can I close the box and then ship the cat? That would be kind of cute, but I can't. Let's see, address sticker for order 619. Oh, 619, and there was something fragile in there. Boom. Let's wrap up the cat. Yeah, unfortunately we can't. That would be really funny though, but we can't. I don't think I have enough money to buy like a new brand. Which is okay. That's okay. Bye-bye, off you go. Alright, I did need to buy new boxes. I need to have new large boxes, so let's buy a couple of those. Let's buy some address stickers as well, because I'm almost out of those. Fragile stickers, I can get a couple. Other than that, I think we are good. Oh wait, restock. Oh, that's actually convenient for 416.07. Okay, well that's a convenient button. Oh, nice. I haven't seen if it's like, you know, 3 times 10 bucks or if it's just once 10 bucks. Did we have any things that we stole? I think we did, right? Yeah, we got the overalls we stole. Alrighty then, let's go home, pay our bills, and let's move on to the next day. Okay, so it's day 7. I wonder if something's gonna happen at like day 10. I wonder. All right. Let's go to the office. Okay, so we still have this box here, so we can use that if we need to pack something up, which is good. 3 orders today. Oh, that's a big one. And then we have this one that I'm gonna pack up right there. All right, let's open these up. What do you think of the game, chat? Do you guys like it? Do you think it's a fun little game? Again, I'm not sure yet. Like, you know, we play in normal mode, so I'm not like entirely sure if like so far it doesn't seem like there is a like a time constraint per se. So it seems like you can just, you know, take your time with packing everything up, which I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest. Dr. Day keeps the apple away, right? Wait, that's not how that works. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. But yeah, I don't know. Like maybe you know it's kind of lame if there's no sort of like time constraint involved. Not sure. How can I fit this in here in the corner? I don't think I can. Yeah, wait, maybe like here, like this. What else do we need? Oh, a sweater and overalls. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. Never mind, that's not gonna fit. You do not need to put the notes in the order. Like these? No, I don't think so. I don't think there's like special orders pay double. No, I don't think there's like included gift exchange voucher to this order. I don't think there's like an incentive to do things like in a certain order. Alright, let's try it again. Water bottle can go here. We got the scarf. We can put that like, you know, next to it. Like that. Yellow hard hat. The sweater can go here. And the overalls as well. How am I gonna... Oh, wait, I can stack it. Oh, look at that. I can stack it. And then the gift exchange voucher also needs to get in there. All right, perfect. Address sticker. This was the big one, 795. There was nothing in there that was... no, we don't need to put in, like, anything special. Notes that are on the desk. The one you did steal last time. Oh, this one! Oh, do you need to put the notes in the order? Well, you know, yeah, like this one, it said you need to include a gifts exchange voucher into the order. So I need to, yeah, maybe I need to put this one in there as well. Yeah, maybe. That's actually a good call. Let's try that. Let's put in the stethoscope here. First aid kit. And the pill box. And then also the note. Let's put that in as well. Yeah, maybe we do need that. That's actually a good call. I didn't think of that. All right, let's put in a address sticker, 660. And we had a chemical item in there. Boom. Right, and then lastly, crystal ball and the compass. So that's pretty small. So I think that's even gonna fit in a. Okay, maybe it's gonna fit in a small box. We can try. Maybe we can manage. Oh wait, I need to wrap that up first. Maybe if we pack it a little bit like that. Oh, that's totally gonna fit. That's totally gonna fit. Perfect. Okay, well, technically it doesn't fit, but well, I guess you know, I guess we're fine. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, and then also a breakable sticker on there. Boom. Alrighty then. And then we can steal these. Bye! Alright. Let's see. Dump our boxes. Let's buy a lucky bubble wrap game. Okay, we've got 3 stickers, or 5 stickers. A shady guy is right there. Found him. Find all the locations of the shady man. Oh, okay. So he's in 3 locations apparently. Sell 10 stolen items is an achievement. What can we get at the law firm? Order deposit earning to bank over 1,000 at the end of the day. Receive 2 more or express deliveries. Paid twice for minigames, cleaning, repairing, etc. Your first packing mistake has no penalty. Okay, we can buy this one though. The get paid twice for minigames. Oh, that's not an achievement, unfortunately. Buying like a policy. I hoped it kind of would be, but it is not. We still have, you know, we still have everything. I think we're good. I also think in terms of boxes, let's check it out. I think we had everything, right? We don't have to buy like new. Yeah, I think we are good. All right, perfect. Which means we can, oh wait, we can get these. And then we can go home. All right, I think we're gonna do one more day chat, and then maybe we're gonna call it there, because I do want to unwind a little bit. I want to take a shower as well before going to bed later. So I want to, and I wanted to unwind a bit as well. So yeah, I don't want to make it too late, or I don't want to stream too late, so that I can. I have some time to unwind and take a shower and stuff like that. Right, so we got the apron, we got the scarf, a compass, a raincoat that's dirty. Then we don't know if there's something happens at day 10. Okay, yeah, that's okay. That's maybe a good call. Oh wait, oh, this one is broken. Oh crap. Can I rotate it? No, I can't. So I think this goes here. This then probably goes here, I guess. And then this goes here. There we go. Okay, so we can sell that. Oh, this one is also broken. We got that. We got this. We got that here, I think. This goes there, and then this goes here. I don't necessarily think something happens at day 10, but yeah, of course I'm not sure. Oh, wow, so many things are broken. Oh crap, this is a difficult one. Let's see, this goes there. This goes here. I also have some snacks that I wanna eat before going to bed. 'Cause Peter made some snacks that he took with him to his crafts group. To his friends that he's at tonight. All right, cool. Okay, we got a pretty big order, so let's put that in a big box. We got the apron. Let's stack that down here. We got the raincoats. I'm gonna put that next to it, I think. Like that. We got the t-shirt. We got the overalls. We got the pickle jar. Put that in there. Oh, wait, can we put that? There we go. And then we got the crystal ball. Can we just put that on top? There we go. I saw Peter snacks. Well, then you need to come over. I mean, you know, I'm willing to share. He made some pesto, puff pastry, treats, which were really tasty. And then the other ones, scarf, sweater, yellow heart, and then compass. Let's go with the large box, I think. On my way. Let's see, we got the scarf here. We got the sweater. Wait, maybe... Can we... Maybe, like, put the scarf like that, and then the sweater like that. Ooh, yellow hard hat. Oh, there we go. That's gonna fit. And then the compass. Like that. Perfect. Okay, right. That's everything. Nice. Address sticker 4851. Did we have any? No, we didn't have any fragile items, so we can just put it like that. Perfect. Alrighty. Then we just have the magnifying glass. Also, we can buy like new items, right? Oh wait, max level. Let's see, press master. We can buy fiber crystal. Let's buy that. Yeah, let's do you want to make a deal to distribute this brand's items? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Oh, I thought that was going to be also an achievement, but it was not. Which is always a bit of a... always a bit of a disappointment when there's no achievements for things that seem achievement worthy. Alright. Don't think we need to buy anything in particular. I think we already have everything like stocked up and ready to go. Let's find this shady guy to sell the magnifying glass to. We could deposit some money into the bank. Let's go with like 600. All right. Then we can go home. We can go homo. Grocery shopping, and let's move on to the next day. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there though, chat, because then I can unwind a little bit. Because I noticed that I'm a little bit out of energy for the day. So I think we're just gonna relax a little bit. But that was fun, chat. That was fun. I enjoyed that. So let's go save and quit. So yeah, this is shipping. We might play this. Some more on stream because I thought it was fun. So maybe we'll play this again later. Because I did like it. I did like it. And like I said, the other game of this same developers, Lost But Found, I also really liked. I kind of rediscovered that game again like last week. And I kind of got addicted to it for like a couple of days. Was a fun stream. Well, thank you. That actually means a lot. Not a game that I would pay for, I think. Well, Bleep, do you think you would like the game? Because I may or may not have a code to spare. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. No, I didn't. No, crap. No, I gave that one to Peter. No, never mind. No, I thought I had a code to spare because I tried to use it, and then it said it was already used, and I was like, wait, I didn't use it though. And then I remember like, oh no, I gave it to Peter because he also liked the game. Sorry, no, my bad. My bad. Alrighty, let me go and see who we can raid out to today. Who can we say hello to? I wanted to say better make someone else happy with it. Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, I already did. I made Peter happy with it. And then now I'm technically playing his game. Alright. Oh, maybe, you know what? Maybe we can go. I see, I see fellow Ferocious team member. Wait, where are they? Oh, here we go. Fellow Ferocious team member playing some The Headliners, which is a fun game that I played a little while ago. I wanted to play recently as well with Rex and some others, but they weren't available, unfortunately. But I think we might play it again in the future because there's been a big update. I think the game now also has achievements, so you know that's definitely worth it already by itself. But yeah, we might play that. We might play that again in the future. But yeah, let's raid out to Rance, again, fellow Ferocious team member, who is playing it with some other streamer friends of them, I assume. All right, let's go here. Yeah, Chad, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm sorry if it was a bit of a shorter stream. But you know, I hope you still had a good time, and Bleep, you saying that it was a fun stream means a lot to me. I hope you have a good weekend, Bleep. Enjoy your LAN party. What games are you gonna play? I'm assuming you're gonna play some Fortnite, which is your favorite game of all time, obviously. So I'm assuming you're gonna be playing that. So have a good time with that. Get some victory royales in you know, like obviously what is your game of the year, your favorite game of all time. So yeah, hopefully you have a good time, and everyone else, of course, have a great rest of your week and a good start of your weekend already as well. I'm gonna be having a fun time, hopefully at the wetsuit party. I will be talking about it next week, probably, maybe sharing some photos if they are, like, you know, safe for work and safe for Twitch TOS. So yeah, I start to rate. Your rate messages, as always, are in the chat. The first one is for our subscribers with our emotes, and the second one is for our non-subscribers. And as always, feel free to substitute those emotes for either your own or your favorite streamer's emotes instead, whichever you prefer. Alright, chat. Well, thank you guys so much for being here.
Hey,
oh no!
You are awesome. Thank you for the sub.
Awoo Sin __. You
Sin!
are awesome. Thank you for the 51-month resub.
Oh, heck!
No.
Well, you're just in time. You're just in time. Thank you so much, Sin, for the reset. I can appreciate that. I hope you're doing good.
Thank you.
We need to catch up. I miss talking to you. I want to know how you are in life. I want to know how everything is. So hopefully you're doing good. Thank you so much for the support for 51 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, you are just in time because the timer is not over. It is almost over, chat. So I'm gonna say thank you so much for being here. Follow me on my Blue Sky, join the Discord, all those kind of things. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Probably next week, but I'm not sure, but most likely. All right. Have a good one, you guys too. Love your faces. Bye-bye.